First, okay, I'm going to say good morning for all the students who are coming, okay? Adriano, good morning, welcome to the class. Atik, good morning, welcome my friend. Diana, Abril, Fabiana, welcome to the English class. Jose Luis, good morning, welcome. Josue, welcome my friend. Miranda, Nair, welcome everybody to the English class, okay? Today, please, today we are going to have our composition, okay? Today we will write an incident report, okay? But first, we are going to make a revision of our conversation that we practiced yesterday when we talk about time and actions in the past, okay? So let's start singing the song of the time. Remember, it's 1 o'clock, it's 2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock. Let's make a revision of the time, okay? You know this song? Help me, please, okay? Open your microphones. Let's sing, okay? What's the time? 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 1 o'clock is 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock,
It's 4 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock.
What's the time?
What's the time?
What's the time? What's the time?
What's the time?
What's the time? What's the time? What's the time?
1 o'clock is 2 o'clock,
2 o'clock, it's 3 o'clock, it's 4 o'clock, it's 5 o'clock, it's 6 o'clock, it's 7 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock, it's 9 o'clock, it's 10 o'clock, it's 11 o'clock, it's 12 o'clock.
Very good. Remember, o'clock means en punto. Okay, remember that. And it's when the big arrow, the green arrow, is in the number 12. Remember, huh? O'clock. Now, let's continue with the second part. That is quarter past, number 3, half past, number 6, and quarter to, number 9. Okay, only to remember. Then we practice the conversation in small groups, okay?
Let's tell time with a quarter past, half past, and a quarter to. 1 o'clock, a quarter past 1, half past 1, a quarter to 2, 2 o'clock, a quarter past 2, half past 2, a quarter to 3, 3 o'clock, a quarter past 3, half past 3, a quarter to 4, 4 o'clock, a quarter past 4, half past 4, a quarter to 5, 5 o'clock, a quarter past 5.
Okay, open your microphones, please, and repeat, okay? Repeat these times, repeat.
Okay.
Quarter past 5.
Quarter past 5.
Quarter past 5.
Quarter past 5.
Very good.
Quarter past 5.
Repeat, please. Half past 5.
Half past 5.
Half past 5.
Half past 5.
5 past 5.
Repeat, please. Quarter to 6.
Quarter to
Quarter
6.
to 6.
Quarter to 6.
Quarter to 6.
Now, quarter to 6, remember, is when we talk about this, no? Quarter to 6 is in this number 9. Quarter to 6. Okay? Quarter to 6. Now, please, open your Young Star, please, your book, Young Star. We are going to practice a conversation. It's in page 42. We practiced this yesterday, so we are going to use the time and the action. Okay? Let's see. Andre Melgar. Andre, please. What's the time in the number 1? Look at the clock. What's the time in the number 1?
9.
Can you repeat, please?
7 past 9.
7 past 9. No, my friend, huh? It's not 7 past 9. Pay attention, the same. Melgar, Andre, you need to remember this, please. This, we are using this. O'clock, quarter past, half past, quarter to. Number 1 is quarter to 7. Okay, quarter to 7. Cuarto de hora para las 7. Quarter to 7. Okay. Ana Paula, what's the time in number 2? Ana Paula, what's the time in the number 2? In the clock number 2? No, Ana Paula. Let's see. Richard, please, can you help me? What's the time in number 2?
It's 20 to half past. Half past 20.
Half past 20. The same, my friend, the same. Pay attention. The position is the same. You need to memorize this, please. O'clock, you know. Quarter past. Number 3 is here. Always is the number 3. Quarter past. Half past is number 6. When the big arrow is in the number 6, half past. Quarter to is when it's number 9. Okay, only remember that word, those words. Let's see. Nicolas, please. What's the time in number 2?
Quarter past 8.
Excellent, my friend. Excellent. Quarter past 8. Ha pasado cuarto de hora de las 8. Quarter past 8. Okay. Genesis, please. Number 3. What's the time in number 3?
It's 8:30.
Half past 8. Excellent, Genesis. You see, half. Half, what is? Media hora. Half past 8. Okay. Nair, please. What's the time in number 4?
It's 6 o'clock.
Very good. 6 o'clock, no? 1 o'clock, is 2 o'clock, is 3 o'clock. In this part is o'clock. Very good. And finally, let's see. Gianni Cordova. Gianni, what's the time in number 5? Look. Gianni, what's the time? No idea? Gianni, no? Let's see. Fabiana Garcia. Fabiana, what's the time in number 5?
Is the 4:30.
Very good. Very good. 4:30. No, this is half. Please listen. If you don't remember, copy please these words. Copy these words in your book. O'clock, quarter past, half past, quarter to. Copy these words here in your book. If you don't remember. Okay? If you had problems, this is o'clock, no? This number. Number 4 is o'clock. The word o'clock. Teacher, this, the number 3 and the number 5 is half past. Half past 8, half past 4. You need to copy this. Number 1, the same. No, the number 1 is quarter. Okay. Quarter to. The number 1 is quarter to. Quarter to 7. And the number 2, the opposite, no? Quarter past. Quarter past 8. Okay, if you don't remember, copy please these words. It's going to help you. Okay, these words, this is half, no? Now please, we are going to practice the conversation, okay? Let's see. This conversation, we are going to talk about this conversation. Were you, listen and repeat please.
Were you tidying your room at 4:30 yesterday?
Were you
Were
tidying?
your room
Were you tidying your room at 4:30 yesterday?
Repeat please.
No, I
Were-
wasn't.
Was
Oh,
No, I
were
wasn't.
you?
No, I wasn't. I was talking on the phone.
Were you?
Were you?
Okay. Remember, one student made the question, okay? Were you texting a friend at 6 o'clock? Were you, okay, were you, remember, one question, only one question about these actions. Reading a comic book, surfing the net, only one question. The other student answered, yes, I was, or no, I wasn't. And then say, what did he or she was doing? If the answer is, no, I wasn't, I was reading a comic book, I was texting a friend, okay? And then you continue with another question, okay? Now, let's divide please the class into groups, okay? The same we are going to practice in small groups, okay? We are 25, so 12 groups, okay? Clicking join, please, okay? Unirse, clicking unirse. Okay? Click, please, clicking unirse in join, click to practice your conversation, okay? Remember, were you, okay, were you. Gianni, Hermione, enter please.
Profesor, no me ha llegado.
No?
A mí tampoco, profe. Estoy
Yes.
esperando.
Yes, se les ha enviado a todos.
Teacher, ¿me puede poner de nuevo en los grupos?
Profesor, ¿me puede poner de nuevo a mí también?
Click in join, please, click in join. Como muchos tienen problemas de conexión, por eso se les está sacando a otro grupo.
Profesor, yo estaba en un grupo y luego me sacó, pero tengo buen internet.
Por eso, si te saca de la sesión es porque has tenido problemas de conexión.
Profesor, ¿me podría poner de nuevo en un grupo, por favor?
Y ahora deberías estar con André. ¿No te aparece ninguna invitación, Fabiana?
No, profesor.
Ya te volví a enviar otra invitación. Fíjate a ver, por favor. Mateo, please click. Casimiro, please. Mateo. Okay, let's practice here, okay? Let's see.
Profe,
Richard, we are going to practice here, okay? Renzo, please open your microphone. Abril, open your microphone. Attic, please open your microphone. Richard, please make one question for Abril, okay?
were you playing football at 4:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was talking. No, I was reading the book. Were you?
I was playing football, playing soccer.
Okay, good. Abril, please, one question more for Richard, okay?
Okay. Were you? Were you? Were you watching TV at 4:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I reading the comic. Were you?
Okay.
I was talking on the phone.
Okay, good, was good. Remember, Richard, we are working past progressive. No, were you watching TV? No, I wasn't. I was playing, cooking, listening, reading a comic book. Okay, Richard, remember, was is with reading, with eating, watching. And in this part, please, in this part, where you is, you make another question. Okay, Abril, were you tidying your room at 6 o'clock?
Yes, I was.
Okay, very good. Yes, I was. Now you need to look at your book, no? In your book, if you complete this 6 o'clock, the number 4, in this part, so yes, I was teacher. If is it different? No, I wasn't teacher. I was surfing the net. Okay, very good, Abril, very good. Richard, question for you, Richard. Were you texting a friend? Texting a friend at, were you texting a friend at 4:30 yesterday?
Yes, I was.
Yeah, good. Yes, I was good. Now, please, Richard and Abril, please make questions for Attic, okay? Questions for Attic. One question, then you, Richard, okay?
Okay.
Yes, I was.
Ahora tú pregúntame y yo respondo.
You tidying your reading a comic, no, text a friend at 4:30 yesterday.
No, I wasn't. I was read a comic book. Were you?
Ya yo, ¿no?
Sí, te toca a ti, Nico.
Were you tidying your surf the net at 4:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was reading a comic book on the Were you?
Okay, stop, please, stop. Very good, Hermione and Paula Nicolas. Only remember this. The question is okay, but when you answer, I was reading a comic book. I was tidying my room. I was texting a friend. I was talking on the phone. I was surfing the net. Okay? Only remember use the verb, the action, the vocabulary with ing. Okay, with ing. Good. But continue, please. Continue practicing, okay? Continue practicing, please.
Hola, Hermione, tú pregúntame a mí. Hermione, pregúntame.
Yeah. Were you tidying your net? Were you read a comic book at 4:30 yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was surf of the net. Were you?
No se te escucha.
Ay, perdón. No, I wasn't. I was surf of the net. Were you?
Ya, ahora tú me preguntas a mí, ¿no?
Sí.
Okay.
Were you surf of the net at 6 o'clock?
No, I wasn't. I was in my room. Were you?
Okay, very good, Rachel, Casimiro, Fabiana, very good. Only remember this, please. Pay attention. Only remember this. We are working in past progressive. And pay attention here. The action is with ing. No? Were you tidying your room? Were you reading a comic book? Were you texting a friend? Were you talking on the phone? And in your answer, the same, no? No, I wasn't. I was reading a comic book. I was texting. I was surfing. I was tidying. Okay? Be careful with this. Okay? It's ing. Reading, eating, watching. Okay, my friends? Continue practicing. It's okay. The questions are okay. The answer okay. Only remember this, okay?
Teacher, una pregunta. ¿Podemos hacer preguntas que no estén en el libro de las
Yes, yes.
actividades?
Yes, Fabiana, you can say. For example, no, Casimiro, were you watching TV yesterday at 7 o'clock?
No, I was playing soccer on 9 o'clock. Were you?
Okay, good. You see? No, I wasn't, teacher. I was playing soccer, no? Like Casimiro says. Very good. And in this part, you continue with another question. Were you listening to music yesterday at 7 o'clock? No, this is for another question. This is for another question. Were you cooking at 1 o'clock yesterday? Okay, this is for another question, please. Continue, please. It's okay. Continue practicing. Okay, let's practice Nair, please, and Nadira. One question, okay? One. Nair, question for you, Nair. Listen. Nair, were you watching TV at 7 o'clock yesterday?
No, I wasn't. I was
in my room. Were you?
Yeah. Yeah, give me. Okay, welcome again. Welcome back. Welcome back to the class. Good. Welcome back to the class. Now, some students are going to answer very fast these questions, okay? I'm going to make some questions for you, and you answer, please. Answer the teacher. Let's see. Okay. Question for Jose Luis. Jose Luis, were you watching TV yesterday at 7 o'clock?
Yes, teacher, I was watching TV.
Very good, Jose Luis, very good. You were watching TV, good. Josue Aguilar. Josue, were you dancing in your room at 6 o'clock yesterday?
No, he is. No.
Were you dancing?
Yes.
Yes, I was. You know, is one option. Or no, I wasn't, teacher. Were you dancing, no, Josue? Dancing in your room?
Yes.
Yes, I was. Yeah, good. Yes. Let's see. Mateo Garcia. Mateo, were you listening to music yesterday at 5 o'clock?
Profesor, ¿lo puedes repetir, por favor?
Were you listening to music in your room yesterday at 5 o'clock? The action is listening to music. Were you listening to music? Mateo, no. No, I wasn't. Yes, I was. Okay, thank you, Mateo. Miranda, question for you. Miranda, were you helping your mom at 6 o'clock yesterday?
Yes, I was.
Okay, thank you. And Renzo, please. Renzo, question for you. Renzo, were you playing football yesterday at 3 o'clock?
Yes. Yes, I was.
Okay, yes, I was. Good. So you were playing football yesterday. Good. It's okay, my friend. Now, we finish with this part, please. Now we are going to work in our composition, okay? In our writing. Remember, we are working in past tense. What was he doing at 2 o'clock? He was cleaning the living room. Remember this, we use he was and the verb in action, please. In action, cleaning. Okay, don't forget this. He was reading. He was talking on the phone. Okay, the verb with ing. Now let's see, let's continue practice. Genesis, what was he doing yesterday at 6:30?
He had breakfast at 6:30.
Yeah, he had breakfast. The other option is he was having breakfast. No, like this. He was having breakfast. Okay, very good. Let's see, another student. Let's see, Hermione, please. What were they doing yesterday at 4:15? What were they? They were, what action is this? Don't you remember? No? They were fishing. The action fish with ing. They were fishing yesterday at 4:15. Okay? Let's see. Adriano Llerena. Adriano, please. Adriano, look at this. Look at this.
Teacher.
Look at this picture. What was he doing at 3:45?
Is cooking.
Very good. Is cooking, but in a sentence, please, Adriano. Similar to this example.
He was cooking.
He was cooking, yes. He was cooking biscuits, no? The biscuits. Cookies. The biscuit jar, do you remember? Biscuits, no? Good. Now, please, let's work in our incident report. Let's work in our writing. Today, please, we are going to work in our writing. And the teacher sent you this. This is the model yesterday. In the morning, also the teacher sent you this, please. So we are going to complete this, okay, this prompt with your ideas. Okay, now let's work in the writing part. Necesitas esto, por favor, impreso o lo descargas en Word. Te he enviado este archivo en la mañana, hoy en la mañana y ayer también. ¿Ok? Si, hay dos maneras de trabajarlo. Lo haces impreso y a mano o lo completas en Word, en tu computador. ¿Ok? But pay attention how we are going to work in this part. ¿Ok? Listen. We are going to write an incident report. In your books, in the page 43, go to your books, please. Open your books, page 43. We have an example. An example of this incident report. Listen, please, okay? Only listen the incident report.
Module 4, Project 1. Yesterday, a fire broke out at the home of the Peters family. Look at the questions a reporter asked Carla about the fire and the answers she gave. What were Carla and her family doing at the time of the fire? Then listen to and read the incident report.
Listen, please. This is an incident report. Okay? Name, for example, Carla Peters. Who is Carla Peters? The person, okay, the person who is answering this question. What time did the fire start? What time? We practice the time. Okay? Where were you? The same. What were you doing? You are going to answer these questions, okay? What was your family doing at the time? The same. What happened in the end? And at the end, the last part, we are going to write a summary. This is a summary. This summary is the same information, equal information like is here. The same. But only is in a composition, no? Like paragraph. You see? Pay attention, please. We are going to work now in the composition. In this incident report, it's about an accident. Okay? For example, the incident is this, fire. Fire. What time did the fire start? Teacher, what is a fire? The fire is the incident, the accident. And we can have different ideas, no? The fire is this, no? Fire could be another earthquake, could be a blackout, or could be a by accident. You need to choose one of these incidents, please. Okay? And you answer, no? What time did the fire start? If you are talking about fire. If you choose a blackout, the same. What time did the blackout start? And you please put the time here. Then, where were you? Remember this question, where? What it means where? Where, in what place? And you answer, please. I was in my bedroom. No, maybe in the living room, I don't know. Or maybe in the park, no? If you are going to talk about bike accident, you can say, I was in the park. Second question, what were you doing? What activity were you doing? This is in past, remember, past tense. I was doing my homework. I was riding my bike. You see? What were you doing when the blackout happened? Or when the bike accident? Or when the earthquake happened? Okay? With these 4 questions you have in your format, the 4 questions. 1, the second, where were you, and what were you doing? You see? You're going to answer this. Okay? Let's work with this part, okay? Only with this part. We finish. Let's complete this part, then we continue, okay? Now, please open your writing, okay? I'm going to give you this part. Let's complete only these 4 questions, okay? And in your writing, the same, please. Only complete now, please, now. Complete these 4 questions, okay? If you had... yes?
¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Porque internet está fallando y no te puedo escuchar bien.
Okay, Hermione, we are going to start with a composition, with our composition. The composition is about an incident report. And this incident report is in past tense, okay, the past. I am going to give you 5 minutes, 5 minutes, please. Think in one incident. Could be a fire, similar to the book, an earthquake, could be a blackout, or a bike accident. Choose one incident. You have 4 here. Okay? And in this part, we are going to complete the incident. Could be blackout, as I say. Could be a bike accident. Could be, choose please one, okay? When it's name, is your name, obviously. Yes, Nair?
No, professor.
No questions? Okay. Complete please this part. 5 minutes you have to complete that part, okay, to answer that part. Then some students are going to read the questions with the answer. Please, you have 5 minutes to complete the 4 questions. Then some students are going to read the answer of your writing. Okay? Esta vez vamos a... Dime, Fabiana.
¿Podemos hacer otras situaciones que nos han mostrado?
Sí, puedes escoger otras si tú deseas, pero en inglés. Okay, in English. Could be a fire, earthquake, blackout, bike accident. Could be a slipped, for example. No, the accident could be a slipped or a sprained my ankle.
Profesor, una pregunta.
Yes?
¿Dónde dicen las preguntas? What's the time? Eso. ¿Tenemos que responderlas?
Yes, you need to answer what in this part.
Okay,
you need to answer the questions. Okay. This in your book, please. You have a model. No. Name, complete your name. What time did the blackout start? Here, please, here, choose one incident. Could be blackout, could be a fire, earthquake, bike accident, could be other. Sprained my ankle, I hurt my back, okay? Could be I lost my pet. The incident, no, I lost my pet. Where is going to be my pet? And in this, answer this question. What time did the blackout start? What time? At what time? Similar to your book. Look at your book. In your book, you have the example, no? At 5 o'clock in the afternoon, says. So you put here the time. Where were you? The same, no? Where were you? Where? Where were you? In what place? But sentences, please, sentences. Complete ideas. And what were you doing? Two minutes more, then some students are going to read, please, these 4 answers. Where were you? And what were you doing? Only complete, please, these 4 questions, okay? Only these 4 questions. Then we continue with the second part, okay? Use your book, please. Use your book. In your book, you have the model. Also, this is the example, no, in the book.
Teacher, I finish.
Good, good, my friend. 1 minute, then you read, okay? Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, these students are going to read, okay? Renzo, Mateo, Gianni, Daira, Atik, Josue, Adriano, and Maria. You are going to read, please, this part, the 4 questions, okay? Renzo, please, read this information. Renzo, read, please, this information. Name, Renzo Espinosa. What time did that start? And read, and you continue read. Okay, Renzo?
Yes. Car crash.
Renzo, please, lee desde el inicio. Name, Renzo
Name,
Espinosa.
Renzo Espinosa.
What time did, read please, read.
What time
did Renzo, did the... ¿Qué incidente has escogido? ¿Qué accidente has escogido? The fire, earthquake, blackout, by accident.
Fire.
Yeah, fire start. Read, please, start.
Fire start.
Yeah, what time? ¿A qué hora completaste aquí? What time?
11:30.
In the afternoon, in the morning, in the evening?
In the afternoon.
Okay. Continue with the next question. Where were you?
Where were you?
Read, please, read. Where were
In the...
Renzo, igual que el modelo, Renzo. I was
in my school.
okay. In my school. What were you doing at school?
I was doing my...
I was action, one action. I was studying, I was playing.
Watching TV.
Yeah, Renzo. I was watching TV. Is okay in the school?
No. I was playing football.
Football, good. Okay, good. Please, only read. No tienes que tomarte mucho tiempo leerlo, por favor, ¿ah? Eso significa que no has escrito nada, Renzo, que recién estás poniendo todo. Tú solo lees lo que has escrito. Name, Renzo Espinosa. What time did the fire start? At 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Only read your information. Mateo, please. Mateo, read, please. Mateo. Mateo. No, it's not Mateo. Okay, Gianni, please. Gianni, read, please, this fourth sentence.
Was name Jenny Córdoba Villavicencio. What time did the blackout start? In the afternoon. Where were you? I was in my house. What were you doing? I watching TV. What was your family doing at the time?
Okay, stop, Gianni. Very good, very good. Only this part, Gianni, please. In the time, be more specific. Not only in the afternoon. Mention at 1 o'clock, at 2:30, at 1:45, at 7:15, okay? More specific, please, Gianni. And the same when that's the next question. Where were you? I was in my house. Yeah, but more specific, please. Similar to the example. In the living room, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in my bedroom, okay? Gianni, very good, but more specific, please. Daira, read, please.
Okay.
Read, please, Daira. Name, Daira Rojas. Maybe problems with the microphone. Okay, let's see. Attic, please. Attic, read, please, this part.
Name, Attic. What team they fear black hole star.
Continue.
Where your profesor, hasta ahí nomás he escrito.
Attic, ¿qué has completado aquí? What time did the fire start? ¿A qué horas?
The fear black hood star.
Ya, si has puesto blackout, tienes que responder. ¿A qué hora has puesto que inicia? What time? Look in the example. Look at the example in your book. You have in your book the example.
At fear o'clock. At 3 o'clock.
3 o'clock. Yeah, you need to put answer, please. Time.
They afternoon.
One time, please. Okay. Here you need to complete with one time. 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. One time. It was in the morning, in the afternoon, at the evening. Okay. The next question, the same attic. Where were you? Where? In what place? In the bedroom, in the bathroom, in the living room, but in a sentence, please. I was
in the bathroom.
Yeah, I was in the bathroom. And in the bathroom, what were you doing? I was taking a shower. You see, because it's in the bathroom. If you say, I was in the living room, I was watching TV in the living room. If you say, I was in the kitchen, I was eating, having breakfast. Okay? Josue, please read the next. Josue, read please your sentence.
Yeah, prof. What dinner this day blackout star? Where were you, Miss House? What were you doing? Is playing soccer?
Ok, Josué, en la segunda tienes que poner la hora. What time? What time did the blackout start? What time? Similar to the example, 5 o'clock, at 7 o'clock, at 4:30, at 1:45, at 1:15. You need to put an hour. Where were you? The same. Where? In what place? Where? I was in the bedroom, in the bathroom, in the living room, in the garden, in the balcony. Right. And in this part, similar to the example, please. I was playing. I was listening to music. Okay, Adriano, please continue. Adriano, read, please.
Teacher. Name Adriano Llerena. What the time did the fire start? 6 o'clock. Where were you? At the living room. Where were you doing? Is watching TV.
Okay, Adriano, good. But remember, is watching TV? No. Similar to the example, I was watching TV. Okay, Adriano?
Okay.
I was. And then with where were you? At the living room. Yeah, it's okay. But also you can say I was in the living room. Okay, similar to the example. Follow the example. Nadira, please. Nadira, read.
Yes, teacher.
Read, please, these 4 parts. Nadira. Okay, let's continue, please. Okay, let's continue with the second part. Listen, pay attention here. In the second part, it's easy too. It's not difficult. Okay? In this part, you are going to write about your family now. What was your family doing at the time? Mention, please, your family members. Your brother, your sister, mother, or father. Choose your family. But complete, please, the 4. Teacher, I am only child. Okay, but invent, please. Okay, invent your brother and complete your sentence. First, write, please, 2 sentences. Pay attention. 2 sentences for each family member. 2. One, the first sentence is, where was he or she? Where? For example, he was in the living room. The second sentence, okay, the second is, what was he or she doing? So for your brother, 2 sentences. For your sister, 2 sentences. For your mother, the same. For your father, the same. Where was he? And what was he doing? Okay, similar to these examples. And at the end, what happened at the end? What happened? In this case, the firefighters came and put out the fire. Now, this is in the fire incident. If it's an earthquake, the earthquake has passed, disappeared. The earthquake has passed. If it's a blackout, the lights came again. No? If it's a bike accident, maybe you can say, I went to the hospital, or I went to my house again. No, you return to your house. But it depends of the incident you are writing. Okay? Now, please, let's complete this part. Remember, 2 ideas, 2 sentences for each family member. Okay, 2. It's not only 1 sentence. Write 2 sentences for each family member. The first is, where was he or she? And the second sentence is about, what was he or she doing? Okay? Complete, please, now this part, okay? 5 minutes the same. It's not difficult, huh? Only 10 sentences for 8 sentences. Let's work, please. Let's complete this part. 5 minutes more, okay? Then some students are going to read, huh? Then some students are going to read this sentence, okay? Let's work. Let's complete now this part, okay? This part. My mom, my father, my mom. What's the name of your mom? Karina, Lucia, okay? Where was your mom? My mother, or you can say she, similar to the example, she, or my mother was in the kitchen. 1 sentence, 1 idea. The second idea, she was cleaning the kitchen. 2 ideas, okay? Where was she and what was she doing? Remember, please, 2 ideas for each family member, okay? 2. Invent, please. Okay? You can invent here. It's not necessarily the truth, but use the English you know. Use the expressions, the actions you know. Texting a friend, reading a comic book, surfing the net. Okay.
Teacher,
Riding his bike. Yes.
teacher, también tenemos que hacer la pregunta de what happened in the end.
Yes, yes. Also this, please. Okay, this. In this part, Abril, you have some ideas here. The teacher gave you some ideas. If you see an earthquake, complete with this.
Okay, teacher.
If you see the blackout, complete with this. Only copy this, okay?
Okay, teacher.
Complete, please, complete this part. Some students are going to read here, okay?
Teacher, I finish.
Very good, Genesis. Yeah, for the students who are in the next part, for the summary, this is the teacher, and this is difficult. No, this is easy. This part is very easy, okay? If you finish this part, the summary is like this. Pay attention, Genesis, or Hermione, or maybe Miranda, maybe you finish it. Pay attention here. The summary is the same. You are going to put together all the ideas. Yesterday afternoon, the same. No, it was in the afternoon. You put here 3 o'clock in the morning, so yesterday morning. You write here. You wrote here in the afternoon at 5 o'clock, so yesterday at 5 o'clock. If you write here evening, the same here, equal. Yesterday afternoon, a fire started. In your case, similar, no? Yesterday afternoon, a blackout started. An earthquake started. Okay? A blackout started. Similar. We are going to write very similar, okay? And the time, let's mention the time. At what time? You write here 3 o'clock. At 3 o'clock. You see? It's the same information you wrote here. In the afternoon at home of Peter's family. In this case, it's Peter's family because it's Peter the name. Peter's. In your case, could be your last name. No, yesterday afternoon, a blackout started. 3 o'clock.
Some morning.
Can you repeat, please?
Exactamente, ¿qué tenemos que poner en la última parte, profesor?
A summary. Summary in Spanish is resumen. But in this case, we are going to use all the information here. Vamos a usar toda la información que hemos escrito aquí arriba, toda, para escribir un párrafo. Ya no la vamos a escribir por separado la información, sino la vamos a unir todo junto en un párrafo. We are going to use commas, periods, connectors, finally, ¿ok? Pero es la misma información que está aquí arriba. Es lo mismo. Yesterday afternoon, a blackout started at 3 o'clock because I put here blackout. I write here 3 o'clock in the afternoon. The same. Okay? This is the same information. In the Peter's family, in Genesis, for example, case will be no. Yesterday afternoon, a blackout started at 3 o'clock in the Perez family. Because was in her house. Carla Peters, no, in this case, Carla Peters, no, your name. Genesis Perez was at home in her bedroom. If she complete here, if you complete here, I was in my bedroom, you're same here, in the bedroom. If you complete it here, in the living room, in the living room. Okay, it's the same information. Now let's read this part, okay, about your family. What was your family doing? Let's see. Hermione, please, Hermione, read this part, okay? Only this part, please, only this part, Hermione. What was your family doing at the time?
Okay, teacher. Mother, Sandra, she was in the kitchen. She was washing the dishes. Father, Walter, he was in the living room. He was watching the TV. Brother, Dylan, he was in the living room. He was watching the TV with my father.
Okay, very good. You have one space more, Hermione. You can complete maybe here, my uncle, my cousin, my dog. My dog was in the living room too. He was playing, okay? But try to complete the first space, okay? Complete the fourth space, it's very good. Hermione, the last part, what happened in the end? What was your incident, Hermione? What was your incident?
The blackout.
A blackout, yeah, complete with this expression, Hermione. The lights came again.
The lights came again.
Okay, this is for the blackout, okay? The lights came again. Okay, one student more. Miranda, please, can you read this part? What was your family doing at the time? Miranda, can you read please this part? No, Miranda. Richard, my friend, Richard, can you read please about your family? What was your family doing at the time?
Yes, teacher. Mother Stella, she was in the kitchen cooking cookies. She was watching TV. Father Richard, he was playing soccer. He was playing soccer. He was eating kitchen. Sister Street was bathing. She was listening to music.
Okay, Richard. Richard, pay attention, please. Pay attention. One, check your sentence because one is the place, where. In the kitchen, in the garden. About your mom, you says, my mom was in the kitchen. Then you say, my mom was cooking cookies and watching TV, I guess. Yeah? Only one action. My mom was in the kitchen. She was cooking cookies. Good. It's perfect. About your father, the same. You say, my father was or he was playing football. Yeah, this is the action, the second sentence. The next sentence is, where was he? Where was he playing football? My father was playing football. No, this is one. He was in the garden. He was playing football. The place and the action. Okay? The same for your sister. The place, in the kitchen, in the living room, in the balcony, in the garden, the place, and then the action. Okay? Good. In the last part, let's work in the last part, please, okay? The summary. The summary, you only have to use the same information you completed in this part. El resumen se hace de la siguiente manera. Si has completado todo esto, vamos a usar esa misma información para realizar nuestro resumen. Es lo mismo. Sin haber completado esto, no podemos hacer el resumen. ¿Ok? The summary. The same information. Pay attention. No? The summary, we are going to put together the sentences. Yesterday afternoon, because you write here in the afternoon or in the morning. If it's morning, change. Yes, yesterday morning. Okay? Because it's in the morning. A blackout started because I put a blackout. If you put fire, change, fire. Earthquake, earthquake. Bike accident, bike accident. 3 o'clock, change. It was 6 o'clock, okay, 6 o'clock. Okay, all the information. In the Perez family, because this example is about Genesis, no? You write here in the last name of your family. In the Cifuentes family, or in the Davila's family, or in Espinosa's family, okay? Because what happened, the incident in your house, okay? Then write your name, like similar to this, your name, Carla Peters, was at home. Yeah, right, no? How about you? Genesis Perez was at home in her bedroom. She was in her bedroom and she was doing her homework. Mention what were you doing? Okay. She was the same. Genesis was doing her homework. Okay, she was doing her homework. But this idea is the same like this. Huh? Where were you? It's the same. I was playing soccer. The same. He was playing soccer. Okay? Then talk about your family. Pay attention. Similar. Her brother, talk about your family. her mother, talk about your family. Okay, you see? It's the same information, equal information. Her brother, her brother, now talk about, after you talk about you, when you finish about you, continue with your family. Continue with your brother, with your sister, continue with your mom, your dad, the same information. Her father, the same. And when you finish, you know, the connector finally, what happened at the end. Finally is what happened in the end. The firefighters came and put out the fire. Finally, I went to the hospital if it was a car accident or a bike accident. Okay? In the last part, we complete with this, no? With the idea. What happened at the end? What happened at the end? Finally, the earthquake has passed. Finally, the lights came again. Finally, I went to the hospital. Okay, that is your incident. Okay? Follow the model, please. Follow the model. Now, we finish with this class, please. The time is over. Me tienes que enviar esto, por favor, al CNET. Okay? Yes?
En el último donde dice sumario, yo tengo que juntar todo en un texto, ¿no?
Yes, it's only that.
Ah, ok.
Profe, ¿hasta cuándo tenemos para enviárselo?
Hasta mañana, temprano. Okay, de preferencia envíenlo hoy día, no es mucho. Tienen que solo ponerlo en orden aquí. Todo es ponerlo junto, como dijo Germán.
Ok, profe.
Okay, my friends.